Today, I would like to try something a little different. So sometimes I get channeled messages, sometimes I just get random messages, and a lot of the times it comes through music. However, there's been a lot of different songs I've been listening to, but not one specifically stands out. So I want to ask Spirit, what is the message that you need to hear today? And allow them to just elaborate the message. So before I start shuffling, I check to the bottom of the deck. Knight of Swords. With this Knight of Swords, feels like there's a battle of some kind going on right now. And it's not a battle with someone, it's more of a battle within yourself. Five of Pentacles. What is it? What is it? The battle is the stress of wanting it all. You're determined. You're working towards something. You're working towards a lot of things, but there's one thing in particular that you're working towards. And it's one of those, you're that type of person that instant gratification is what you yearn for. And the reason you yearn for this instant gratification is because you want it to happen immediately. You want it to happen right away, to be like, okay, I'm on the right path. I know what I need to do. But that's not how this works. And it's not that it's the fact that you want it so bad that you just want this instant gratification so that you know it's going to happen. But the thing is that because you already feel and trust the divine and the higher powers that they have your back in this, you're going to be just fine. It's going to come, I'm hearing gracefully. So if it was to come an instant gratification for you, your plate will be too full. As soon as I said that, your plate will be too full and all the cards start spewing out. Let's see what we've got. Okay, what came out first? That, then that, then that. Oh, see? Gotta cover her lumps. This is something that you dream of. This is something that during this journey that you've been on, you've been trying to figure out what fits you. What can you bring to the table to benefit in your life financially? I'm trying to think of the word that I'm hearing, but I can't for some reason get it out. Like that confirmation of, I'm good at this, I can make something of this, and this is what I'm going to do. And yeah, see, you're confident. So you strive to make perfection out of everything that you do. And that's not a bad thing, but it could also be considered like a flaw only because you want that instant gratification. So if you're not getting it right when you want it, you start to doubt yourself. And you can't do that. There's no reason to doubt yourself. Whatever this is that brings you joy, you're a very crafty person. Very crafty person, whoever this is speaking to. And you've dabbled in different things and different ideas. You've made stuff to like put around your house. You've made gifts for people. You're very hands-on, open-minded person. The open-mindedness is what's going to allow you throat chakra problem? That's what's going to allow you to embrace what you're going to bring to the table. And animal hair in my mouth. Awesome. You must have animals as well. You have so many different, what the thing is you are good at anything you put your mind to. That's what it is. The reason the World card comes out for you is because of that. You are just a very determined person. When you want to learn something, you're digging deep. You want to know, you want to know how to do it, why to do it. Then you find simpler ways to do it after you've done it a few times. You want that foundation in your life. But instead of just bouncing all over the place and back and forth, try to focus on just one thing. And maybe you haven't fully found that one thing yet. And, duly noted, only because you're good at pretty much anything you put your mind to. So that's a great thing. The balance within what you need to find to do that you're wanting to put out there. A lot of the times it comes down to what we've been through that pushes us to be eclectic and drawn towards something specific that we like doing. And because you're just good at pretty much anything you put your mind to, like I can see you literally, if something comes up, you're Googling it, you're YouTubing it, you're on TikTok watching videos on how to do it. See? You're juggling all these things because you're good at them, and that's fine. That's great. That means you have options, but really try to tune in on the one thing that, in a sense, comes easy to you. Because if it comes easy to you and you're well knowledgeable on that specific thing, you're going to be able to build that foundation that you want much quicker. Not instant gratification. Everything takes time. Like they say, Rome was not built in a day. No, it was not. But as long as you put a little bit of time each day into whatever that is, even if it's because now I'm starting to hear like just your own personal growth within yourself and how you handle life and how you handle people around you and the things that you do. You could be somebody who is very empathetic and one of those people that you walk into a room and you can read the room, and that will affect how your energy is while you're there in that room with those people. 8:08. I happened to look at the clock and it was 8:08. You have so many ideas, but one of them is going to be fulfilled. And I can already hear, like, you're like, okay, well, what do I do? That's that instant gratification mentality. Because you are not going to just get handed a piece of paper that says, here are the things that you're going to do to financially fulfill you, to joyfully fulfill you. This is what you're going to do. That's not how this is going to work. This is letting you know, do not give up on trying out the different options that you have, because you are so well-rounded in all these different things. Don't close the doors to anything until you test it out to see how you feel and where it takes you. Because it might not be something that's going to be the grand opening of what you're looking for this manifestation, but it will be something that'll eventually come back up and you'll be able to use that as a source of income. This was the second time I saw this at the bottom. The 8 of Wands. You have so many opportunities. So many. It's just going to be a matter of finding the one door to open. Open the doors. It's like Nightmare Before Christmas when he's in the woods and he doesn't know which one he wants to open because he's like, oh, look at all this. That's you. this is all the stuff I can do, but what should I focus on the most? And look, he's blindfolded too. Trust in spirit, trust in the higher powers that you follow, and ask them for guidance. They will give you signs. You will get signs if you ask for them. You just have to be open to receiving those signs. It's funny because sometimes people are like, well, I don't get any signs. Well, were you open to it? Because if you're not mentally at a point where you ask for a sign and then you look into things as things happen to see what's going on, you're not going to get the sign. And no, you're not going to get a sign of, oh, open door number 5. That's what you have to do. And I know that's so frustrating, especially when you're someone this crafty, where you can pretty much do anything you put your mind to. But it's just going to take that one thing. And you just have to figure out what it is. And honestly, I feel like it's something that brings you the most joy out of everything you do. It brings you the most joy. Out of everything that you can do, it comes out the best. You wind up 100% acing it when you do it. It's time to figure it out. You have the options, but it's time to figure it out. No more bouncing all over the place and, well, this isn't working. I don't know what to do. The doubt needs to stop, for sure. Stop doubting yourself. You don't need to doubt yourself in any way, shape, or form. You are highly guided. And because of all the work that you've done over the past few years within yourself and within your connection to your higher power, they want to work with you. They want to help you. They want to see you strive in this life. They want you to be financially stable. They want you to be able to enjoy the little things. I keep hearing that. Enjoy the little things in life, regardless of whether you have that stability or not. They want to see you enjoy life as is, because when it hits big, you're going to be, what's the word? There's going to be a lot of gratitude, because you're going to know that you did this, but you also had some help. But again, they're not just going to tell you. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't get it. The moon. You definitely have a very bright future. But please remember, because sometimes it frustrates me so bad, and I've been there myself and I had to learn how to control that. It frustrates me when people are like, oh, this isn't working out for me. This hasn't changed. This person still treats me like crap. And it's like one excuse after the other, and that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse. Stop focusing on the stuff that's distracting you from the light. Step out of that dark mind frame. Do not allow any negativity towards that light, and strive to stay on the path of that light, because that will lead you to where you want to be in your life and on your life path. You have to put in the work. I know people hate hearing that. I hate hearing it. It would be great to just wake up one morning and be filthy rich. Not have to worry about bills no more. I don't want to be rich to be able to do things. I just want to be financially stable where I don't owe lots of bills anymore. That's my goal. It's there. You have that fire in you. You have that ability. It's just, you really have to focus on putting the work into it. So look, it's there. You're on the next cycle because you've done a lot of self-work. So now your mental mind frame is in a much better situation for you to be able to conquer what you're looking to receive from this. But you definitely have to put in the work, because I also hear that you'll jump in and then you step away. And you jump in and then you step away. I see this like back and forth. You go head first, and then you're like, nah, I don't want to, not today, maybe tomorrow. Now, don't get me wrong. Make sure you take your rest days. You can't focus all of your time and all of your energy on just this, especially if you are a person who's in a situation where you have children, other adulting responsibilities that you have within life. You have to make, look, you just have to make sure that you take the rest that you need and the time away, but don't put it away to where you're completely forgetting about it, or you're just pushing it aside and it kind of just sits there as like a side project that you started, but it really never got finished. Or maybe that might be something too. Did you start something and then walk away from it and never really stepped back to it? Maybe I'm hearing that sometimes you need to step away because you get yourself a little too flustered, because you get to a point where either you can't figure it out, or something's not working out, or you don't have the funds right now to invest in what you need to complete it. So you step away, and that's great. Why? Because, and they're telling you to do that. Step away for a minute, recollect your mind on the situation, or if you have to wait until you have the availability to get what you need, because you can't. It's like when you work out. When you're working out all the time, but if you're not eating properly, what happens? Your body shuts down. It's the same thing with your brain when it comes to trying to think of something like this, especially when this is so important to you, and this is super important to you. You are someone who works full time, whatever it may be that you're doing, but you can also thrive doing something for yourself. You absolutely can, because you have the determination to do so. You just have to remember that it takes work, and it's not going to be an instant thing, but it will happen as long as you keep going with it. So try the different things out that you are good at. See if you can make those things even better. See what comes easy to you. See what fulfills you in your heart. I mean, you don't want to be doing something you hate doing. That's a lot of us. A lot of us have jobs that we go to every day, and, you go there just to get it done and over with and get your paycheck and go home. This is different. This is something that you're passionate about, but you've been hesitant to fully dive into this one particular thing that you're doing. And you do it a lot for yourself. Actually, this was something that you did for your own healing. And for some reason, I'm seeing writing, a lot of writing. Whether you journal, or you could possibly be a writer, you've written some stories. Try to focus in on things that you have personally been through. Because a lot of the times, so many other people have been through the same thing, but not many people talk about it. Or if you like videoing yourself to talk, put it out there. Because you're going to find what works for you by doing it. By just sitting back and expecting things to just fall in your lap, that's not going to happen. Because that's just not the way it works. They, spirit and higher powers want to see what you're passionate about. They want to see what you really want out of this. Because if it's going to be a waste of your time, they're not going to waste their time. Is what I'm hearing. And I feel like you have quite a few projects that you have kind of lingering around. Some that, you started, got almost done, and then kind of just, I need a break. And that's fine, but complete that task. It's like a step program, like you have this one goal to accomplish it. I think we got out everything we needed from the Steele Wizard deck, because it ends off with the 10 of Pentacles. You definitely are going to come into money, and it's going to be from your hard work. And I wanted to see if there was any bit of help I could get from the Oracle deck to see if it can kind of maybe pinpoint something for you. Something, anything, Spirit, please. Oh, see, bold step forward. You got to feel like a frog and you got to leap. Yes. Leap right into it. You're not going to fail. If something doesn't work out, that means it wasn't meant for you to follow through with. So don't take it as failure, because it's not failure. It is your spirit guides and your faith protecting you from putting yourself in a situation that you don't need to be in, because you are very highly protected. Look, see, like I said, your spirit team. They are going to guide you in a sense of they're not going to let you waste your time. Now, if you fight that, then you're gonna wind up wasting your time and having to learn all over again. But that is the cycle. So if you know now what you want to focus on, even if you have different options, that's okay. So focus on one option, see how it makes you feel, put it out there, see how it makes other people feel, if it attracts people or not, and then you'll have your answer. If it's not really boosting the way you thought it would, because sometimes things that we feel are like, ooh, it's going to work, it's super cool, but it's not meant for us. So even though we feel that way in the moment, and this is why it can be confusing as to which way to go. So even though you feel that way in the moment, they know what's best for you. They know what's going to work out for you. They know what's going to fully fulfill you here and financially. And I see like on the table, this big giant dining table just filled with these bouquets of flowers and food and not that you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's not glutton, it's just abundance. That's what it's being shown as. Oh my God. Every time these cards do this, any of these cards, it's like, when you do the mic drop, deck drop, but I'm not dropping the whole deck because I'm not picking it all up. Open the doors to see what's going to work, because then the ones you know or not will close and it'll narrow down your options, which is what you need right now, because there's so many options, because you're just naturally good at a lot of different things. And that is great. So don't take that as it's taking you off your path. It's not. Some of those things are meant for your joy and your joy only. Experience life as it comes. Drift through the options. And if it don't work, you sail the next direction. Definitely. It's just confirming everything that this reading said. This is great. I love this. Deck drop for sure. Anything else? Oh my God. Oh my God. Why so many? Hold on. Like, how do you bend down when there's a huge arm thing there? God. Okay. Revelation. I kind of hear that as whoever is going to come across this message, this is going to be a revelation for you. This is going to be what you've been asking for. You've been asking for a sign of some kind, to have some sort of direction. And if you are at that point on your path where you are ready to receive this message, these are the people that are going to see it. And they're going to embrace it. Why? Because it's something you're passionate about. It's a lot of cards. My goodness. Right use of power. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, your gods, God, faith, all of that. Because of all the work that you've done over the past couple of years for yourself, that was the most important thing. The reason why things were stagnant for you for quite some time is because you were constantly fighting yourself. You were not, in a sense, you need it to be fixed, which sometimes we all need that, honestly. Look, new beginnings, see? Once you hone in on what you are powerful with, what you can put out there and it attracts people, that's when your new beginning is going to start. This is beautiful. I love this for whoever this is for. Just please, please don't give up. Don't feel like you have to be like everybody else. Listen, you're being guided. You're definitely being guided. You are being watched over. They know how beautiful you are. They know how talented you are. It's just you gotta pick and choose what you want to focus on. Put it out there. See how it feels. See what kind of attraction it brings. And that's up to you too. Like, what are you trying to attract? You know? Who are you trying to attract? Because that's going to play a big part too in how you are picking what you're picking. So, just trying to see if anything else stands out. Not really. No. This one came up twice. This one came out twice. Dust Devil, moving out of stagnation. It's time. It is time. You are 100% entitled to rest when you need to. If a project isn't working out, walk away. But have a time frame. I'm going to walk away for a day or two. Maybe I'll walk away for 2 days. The first day I'll do a little bit more research. The second day I'm straight going to take a rest day. I'm not even going to think about this project. And then day 3, I'm going to focus on this project. And I'm going to face it and tackle it with the new information that I have and see where it goes. And I personally know that that helps with really anything. Do a little bit of research. Or if you have to do it the opposite way, take a rest. The next day, do some research. The next day, tackle it with that new research that you have. You are meant to do good things, not only for yourself, but I feel as if whatever this is that you need to tackle, it's going to be something that's actually going to help others. And that fulfillment alone is what's going to abundantly bring your pleasures to you. Because not only are you helping yourself, but you're also helping others. And that's important to you. As a collective, that's important. And they up there, you know, want people to be good to each other. So focus on that, really. I definitely see something with writing, something with putting yourself out there, maybe personal experiences. It's just all how you present it. You just got to figure out what works for you, how it works for you, and then take the risk. You have to take the risk. Take that bold step forward, like it said, and you'll be just fine. I have to show you how many cards actually came out because this is ridiculous. So that was your first card, your battle, and that's your final one. Now this is how they had me lay it out. Those stayed up there. But then you have your, Lady Bits. Hope I don't get in trouble for that. There's so many cards. Look at this. So you have the middle line. It's all going to work out. It really is. It's going to work out. You're going to be able to step out of this stagnation once you put your mind to things. It will work out. So if you're working on something right now, so just let me know. I would like to know what you guys are all working on and what you're doing, and it would be cool to see what different types of projects people are working on. So let me know in the comments. Maybe we can all help each other out. Peace. Love ya.